Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday. It is 9 a.m. and I am currently waiting for my friends to get here because this morning we are going to be jumping into planning quarter two. I have never done any part of my planning process with other people before, but both of my friends use the HB90 system. They use the same planner system, and we are gonna get together and see how working on our goals and going over the things we want to accomplish next quarter, whether or not that benefits us. At minimum, it gives us a little bit of social time to spend together, and that is never a bad thing, right? So I'm excited for you to come along for this experience this morning, and yeah, let's get into it. The two people that are coming over today are my friend Andy. She is an audiobook narrator, incredibly talented, and my friend Julie, who is a romance author. And the three of us know each other. We've gotten together before to do other things, but this will be our first time getting together to work together. And that's always very exciting for me because I am a planner girly at heart, 100%, and having the ability to get together and work on our goals and what we want to accomplish, it's just going to feel amazing. So I'm super excited for them to come over because both of them have only been using the HB90 system for the past quarter. They've only been using it for one quarter. And so I think it'll lend itself towards us having really good conversations about what it is we want to accomplish and how they might use the system differently than I have. I've been doing it for a long time. I think I've been using Sarah's system since its inception in 2018, maybe early 2019. And sometimes when you use something for so long, you might get rooted in the way you do it and not realize that you could do something better. So I'm excited to see what Julie and Andy prioritize when they're putting together their plans for the quarter. And hopefully I'll be able to learn a little bit from them, and hopefully some of my years of setting goals and organizing myself is a benefit to them as well. So right now, I'm waiting for them to show up. I have about 45 minutes. So I'm going to run downstairs, put together a little bit of, I'm going to throw together some snacks and wait for them to get here. I might send off a few emails and then we're going to jump in. So I'm so excited. Oh, I hope this goes amazing. Also, just as a side note, I reorganized my office a little bit. I now have this station against the wall over here when my desk used to be over here. I'm now using this as like a packing station, which I'm very excited about. But anyways, oh, and yes, that's for my niece for when she hangs out with me in the afternoons. But this is going to be where I'm working, and I'm super excited about it. I printed out the HB90 system planner and prep pages for myself and Andy because she and I like to use them in paper. But Julie does hers as a combination, I think, of the digital planner and organizing things in Notion. So I'm excited to see how she does that. So these two are my planners. So this is the actual planning pages where I'll organize my time and think about what I need to do, what I need to get done, think about what I want to accomplish over the course of the quarter. And then this is the planner itself, where I keep a running log of all the things that I am working on kind of a smaller, more step-by-step level. Yeah, so I'm super excited, and we'll see how it goes. So I realized as I was putting together my snacks that I don't have any snacks. All I have is grapes. So I cleaned up some grapes and I put them in a bowl, but I decided to run out to the grocery store real quick. I still got about a half hour till everyone shows up to grab some, I don't know, goldfish or cookies or something sweet to have on the table so that we are not starving. Okay, let's go to the store. Okay, snacks are ready. Got these little bowls of goodies. All of the planner stuff is printed out and upstairs in my office. Now I'm just waiting for my friends to get here. I'm getting super excited. Also, I just realized this was in the shot. This was a little gift from some friends of ours. I kill plants, so I love that this one's easy to maintain. Anyway, the thing I love about taking the time to plan every quarter is that it allows me to shift what I'm focusing on. If I was thinking about all my goals for the entire year and I only set those goals at the start of the year and then never returned to make any type of adjustments, by the time the year was over, I would be really far off from what it was I hoped to accomplish. But the way that this works is I, at the start of the year, plan out what I'd like to accomplish for the whole year. And then I do it in smaller chunks. So then in each of the quarters, I look at it on a little bit more of a micro focus to review kind of, okay, here's what I did last quarter. Based on that, here's some shift I need to make. Here's something that I got done super early and I ended up throwing in another task in there and I got ahead. So that means this quarter I don't need to work on that. But maybe I got behind on something else. So this quarter I need to really focus on it. So it allows for, in a 90-day rotation, it allows for me to be thinking about what I want to accomplish, take in new information about where I'm at in my life, my mental health, my physical health, things that are going on with my family, travel that we're going to be doing. And then, of course, how well I actually achieved the things I said I was going to achieve when I set the goal in the previous quarter. For example, I didn't get a ton of writing done in quarter one, which means I'm going to have to put some real pressure on myself in quarter two, and I might need to take a back seat on some other things that I had hoped to prioritize. But hey, that's just how it is, you know? We don't always have the best days every single day. We don't always have the best quarter every single quarter, but I'm really excited about what's to come. So we'll see how this goes. Fingers crossed. off to such a great start today. My girlfriends are here and we have spent some time this morning sitting around the fire, and then we did some intention setting for what it is that we wanted to accomplish today. And then we came up to my office and we've just been sitting and working through our planner prep pages, which is where we think about the things we want to accomplish, the goals we want to set, all of the little tasks that we want to get done. And so we spent about 45 minutes to an hour going over that. And then we took a break and went over it all together and kind of shared what we had been working on. And something that I think is really cool about working alongside other people, which I haven't ever done before while setting up my planner, is listening to how other people do things and realizing, maybe I should make a tweak to how I do this. So we're gonna jump back in and keep working. I am gonna be thinking about my goals and how I want to really prioritize and focus myself this quarter. I think I'm gonna be a little bit more niche, a little bit more narrow in the things that I want to get done, because I've never done that before. I've always been a little too vague, a little too broad, and I try to encompass too many things into what I want to do and what I want to accomplish each quarter. And maybe I change that up this quarter and try something new. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna get back to work.
I love it.
It's like, I really like how it frames.
I really love that.
I think the lighting is good for me. So, all right, for the next 2 minutes, I'm gonna be recording. Okay, so all of my planning prep is officially done. Everything's organized for the next quarter, and I am very excited about everything that's going to be coming up. The way that I organize myself is I split everything into 3 goals. And this quarter, it's going to be create, engage, promote. So create is a section that is all about creating new things. So I'm going to be writing a book. There's potentially a box set coming, looking at bonus content, things like that. Engage is more about working on my social media and making sure that I'm engaging in my reader group and sending out my newsletter, doing giveaways, things like that. And then the last one, promote, is all about my backlist. So it's things like Facebook ads and updating A+ content, for example, on my Amazon pages. So I feel like I have a pretty good hang on what it is that I'm hoping to accomplish this quarter. And I think the most important part is that I have not overcommitted myself. Oftentimes I have so many things that I want to do, and realistically, I don't have enough time to do it all. And this quarter, I under budgeted my time. So for example, let's just say that I had 20 hours to work with. I only scheduled myself for 15. And I like that. It's the first time I've ever done it. Normally, I am crossing out projects, being like, I can't fit this in, and I'm using every single allotted hour. But in reality, I don't use every single allotted hour. Projects take longer than I assume they're going to, or I end up not feeling well one day and I can't work. Whatever the reason, I think under budgeting my time is exactly the way that I should move forward with this quarter. And I'm really excited. So it was also really helpful to chat with my two girlfriends about the things they're working on and how they're organizing their time. So like for example, my friend Julie uses Notion in order to organize her content calendar, and it's all drag and drop. And I have been dying to find a sustainable way to think about my social media from like a more distant vantage point, to like look at it big picture. And that feels like something that I might want to take a look at. So I'm not adding it on my to-do list for this quarter, but it is something in the back of my mind to work on if I find myself with free time, which is what I'm hoping for. All right, so for the rest of the afternoon, I am going to be getting some admin work done. My friends are still here, and they're still busy at work, which I love, love, love. It's so great to like not be alone sometimes. Most of the time I love being alone, but right now it's been wonderful to have people in my space. And I have a big stack of unused stationery that we're gonna start going through because it's beautiful and wonderful, and I want my friends to use it because I am not gonna use some of it. So we're gonna spend time on that for a little bit, and then probably end up calling it a day. So today was amazing. If you have a chance to do planning work with friends, I highly recommend it. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing or drop a comment to let me know what you enjoyed, or what about this planning process might have spoken to you. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.